Welcome back, everybody. In this video we're going to start looking at what it takes to open up all these little windows on the Enterprise. So the tools that I have today are a pin vise and very small drill bits. I use number 68 and number 72 drill bits. So these are my last two drill bits in number 68 size, or I'm sorry, number 72 size. And these are my 68s, which are just a little bit bigger. And looks like I have probably about 7 of those. And we will end up breaking a handful of these. So I hope I have enough to get through this. So the first thing I'm going to do for this video is I'm just going to tape this down and keep these in one place. That'll really help me free up both hands to work on this drilling. Alright, so we're just going to start using a pin vise to start working on some of these windows. We're going to work on this window bank right here, these three. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole at the top and a hole at the bottom of each one. So now we've got the top and the bottom hole. What we're going to do next is we are going to just use our pin vise now as a little bit of a saw. So we're going to saw down to break the material in between those two holes. All right, there are our first 3 windows opened up. So it's going to be quite a process. We've only got 3 windows open out of hundreds. And of course, we'll have quite a few to do down here. Now down here, some of these bigger ones I'll be able to do with the drill bit I'm using now with the number 68. I'm sorry, the number 72. I always mix that up. The bigger the number, the smaller the drill bit. So this is my 68. Down here I'll probably have to switch to the number 72 drill bit to do all these little ones. The other thing I realized as I started opening this up is once I put these nacelles together, I remembered you have to open up this part to light the nacelle. It is a solid piece here underneath the clear part, and that will not work for lighting. So you have to cut out quite a big chunk of plastic here, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So the first thing to do is mark out the material I want to remove. So what I've done is I've used about 3 pieces of tape to give myself a little bit of a hard edge, and we're going to use this old dental pick as a scoring tool to just start scoring a line in the plastic. And this is just something to be very slow with. Get yourself a good scored line. And once you have a scored line to follow, you'll just start going harder and deeper with the dental pick. All right, next I've got some curved scissors. These are snips used to work on Lexan bodies of remote control cars, but I have found them to be very helpful. I'm just going to get a little bit of a clip here for this edge. And I'm going to use my normal sprue tool for the little end down here. And then I'm just going to feel if that's flexible yet along where I've scored it. And if it's not, I'm going to keep scoring it. Now eventually when you've scored it enough, you should be able to just kind of bend it gently and it will snap along that scored line. Alright, so that's what it looks like. We've been able to open up one half of one nacelle, and you can see it's a pretty good, clean shape that we've been able to cut out doing that, and a pretty easy job. It took about 5 minutes to get that line scored and then get the part snapped off. Just be careful when you start it off. But yeah, we are now on our way to getting the nacelle modified to get some lights in there, and we'll follow up a little bit later in the week.